Hi, I'm Leah. Welcome to the Biltmore Links Golf Course. You're watching OGV.
Golf Vlog 7. You heard Leah. We're back at Biltmore Links Golf Course. Shout out to them letting us on here. We got a legendary guest today. Absolute legend of a guest. Bay Area guy through and through. One of the best football minds you'll ever come across. You need football, go to this guy. It's John Middlekauff, hosts with Middlekauff and Haberman on YouTube. 3 and Out podcast as well on Colin Cowherd's network.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on.
I appreciate it. Honored to be here. I mean, who wouldn't want to be in Arizona?
We're gonna have a good match today too. Match play. I haven't even told him we're doing match play, but we're gonna compete today.
You guys remember like when Tiger Woods at his peak used to beat people like, 10 and 9? That's what I plan on doing today. Playing Phil Mickelson here. Play.
The power draw. I've been drawing the ball lately. Don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah.
There it is. Power fade.
Pretty close together, so we don't have to drive, opposite directions.
This is where you separate in golf. The wedges.
That whap. Oh, that's right. Is that a little far? A little far? Oh. Go, I choked it. Good layup. That was the strategy there. Lay up, give myself a chance for an up and down or a chip in.
A good friend of mine, Lorenzo Neal, played fullback in the NFL. He says that pressure does 2 things. It bursts pipes. That's a fucking problem, especially if you live in an apartment complex, you're not on the top floor. Or it makes diamonds. We plan on making a diamond here.
Okay, so here's the other thing. This is a new shirt that I got. I know I'm sweating. It's fucking 100 degrees outside. Does it look like I have man boobs in this?
Not if you no, but if you stare like right at them, then maybe.
So, see, I just got this shirt. It feel good in it, but I was like, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, man boobs. A little bit of man boobs.
Nah.
I see you. I see you.
That's pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good.
I mean, we're talking about a professional athlete and a guy that never played past high school. Where I will separate myself, though, is mentally.
When someone says, hey, yeah, no, I'm pretty good with the putter, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Who in their right mind with fucking
Who's good with the putter?
She ain't fast. I'll tell you that much.
One up, motherfucker. Yes.
I deserved it, now. Good thing is there's 17 more holes.
That was aggression right there.
Absolutely fine. I'm in trouble. I didn't know he was going to apply the pressure like this.
That's going carp path though. That's gotta fucking stay. That might be water.
Seriously? There's water on the left.
There's water on the left. God damn it.
Outfit.
I've all smoked.
You feel the pressure with the cameras on.
I think we both. He was talking before too. If I were to do a YouTube show, now he's getting getting his feet wet in the game. Some guys are made for it.
You feel the pressure off the tee. That's where it just really hits you.
I couldn't imagine.
This is not easy. Someone who's aspired to do a YouTube golf as well. I might have to rethink some things. Stick to football.
It's career change.
People on social media tell you.
Duck hook. All right, well, fuck. Is this a par fizzy?
Yeah. It's not cut. If Bryson hired me to be his caddy right now, I don't know if you saw, he fired or the guy quit. The key here is to give yourself a chance, right? Where you fuck up is you flub a chip, then you're starting to talk double. You skull a ball into one of these $7 million homes, then you're fucked. Just get it on the green. That's what. See, it just gives you a chance at par. Probably make bogey. Played really shitty the first 2 holes. Let's be 2 over. Take a deep breath. Fucking slam a White Claw. Drop some birdies. I mean, this game ain't that fucking hard.
Well, I just killed a branch.
So what are you thinking? You think you're gonna beat him overall?
Do I think I'm going to beat him overall?
Yeah.
It's not a good start for him. It helps we're playing match play. If we were playing stroke play, I think he hit in the water twice. So, I mean, I'd be winning in stroke play. I'm not. It's the second hole. I'm not getting ahead of myself here.
Ooh.
Oh my God, it's so hot. Does this look bad?
No. You can't see it in the camera.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a little bit.
Ooh. Stay.
Good guy would give me that, but I doubt he will.
All right, take it. Good one.
See, we evened up.
All right, so
Even
Par.
some erratic shots.
par triple for the kid. I don't know what you just went.
Bogey, bogey.
Bogey, bogey. Consistency's key.
2 water balls.
Consistency's key.
Head above water.
So give us like your story. You Cal Poly guy. I didn't know you were from Davis, which is awesome. You know, we have that mutual bond. But give us your story, starting from Cal Poly and then all through being going through the coaching and scouting world, and then now you're a media mogul.
I was born and raised in Davis. My dad went to school there, so UC Davis, like the baseball coach Phil Swimley for a long time is like one of my dad's best friends. So UC Davis was a big deal in my house. We treated it like Alabama athletics or USC athletics. I didn't want to stay there when I graduated high school, so I went to Cal Poly. Back when dumb kids could get in, someone told me yesterday you need like a 4.3 to get in. I mean,
Cal Poly?
Yeah, I have no
That's
shot.
why you gotta, like, people finesse it and they say ag business.
But even now, that's harder to do than it was back. I did ag business.
You did the ag
And then
business?
I just made up my own major. But then when I was there, I just went to go to school. You know, I got bored. I started working in like finance and doing other shit. I hated it. So I got involved with the athletic program, and then it eventually led me to get an internship with the Kansas City Chiefs in like, that would have been the fall of '07. Herm Edwards was the coach. And I kind of got to like, it was a business internship. I didn't get paid anything. Lived there for like 4 months. A family friend let me stay at his house for like $400 a month or something. And I kind of got involved with the coaching staff at night. We actually interviewed Herm Edwards for my podcast a couple weeks ago, and we told him, he didn't even remember, he wouldn't remember, but it kind of got my my feet wet. And I was like, God, I kind of like this football thing. I had played football in high school. And then from there, I got back with Cal Poly football and started helping them out. And the key is like little schools like Davis and Cal Poly, it ain't Alabama. So like, it's easy to do everything. So I was able to help them out. From there, I went to Fresno State, worked there for a couple years. We had a bunch of good players. Brian Matthews, my second year, got drafted, I think like 12th or 13th to replace LT. And Ryan was incredible. And a bunch of scouts came in for 2 years, and I was around them a lot. So I started thinking like, I want to go work in the fucking NFL, you know? And at first it was kind of a dream, I would say the first year. By the second year, it's like, I know these guys pretty well. Right. Because as a scout, you're just kind of a detective. Well, this like 25-year-old, I'll give you anything you want. I mean, so would all the coaches, but I was like really aggressive with it. So I became friends with them. And then by my second year, you kind of go to graduate school. I took, you know, like sports management. It was kind of a stupid major, but it keeps you're basically on scholarship as a graduate assistant. It's how a lot of coaches do it.
Right.
You know, in football and basketball. I don't know if they probably baseball too.
Yeah,
but
I was going to be that at St. Mary's.
It's an incredible entry point.
Right.
Because, and if you go to the right place, like I had Pat Hill, who had worked for Belichick, who just knew all these people in the league and the program, you know, garnered a lot of respect. So from there, I got an interview with the Eagles. And then it turns out I had a couple other opportunities after, but I got hired on the spot when I interviewed with the Eagles. But also like, I had to pay my own way out there. You know, this was a nothing in to the NFL, but I did it, and then was there for a couple years, and it was awesome. And my third year, I got to move back West Coast. Daniel Jeremiah, who works at the NFL Network,
Move the sticks.
he moved the sticks. He was our West Coast scout. By my third year, he took a job with the NFL Network, so they had a job. Well, most guys in the Eagles, they're all East Coast guys. I'm like, fuck, please let me go back west, you know? And I begged, I was cheap, and they let me do it. And so for a year, basically I had from here to like UTEP, all the way up to Washington, out to Colorado. So like in the scouting circles, like I got a buddy, I guess I have a buddy of a buddy who does like the Oakland A's scouting. He just has LA,
Right.
you know? I had the entire I had the entire West Coast. But it's not like the SEC where you can drive everywhere, or I mean, just it's like 2-hour drives, like Arizona to LA, I mean, or Vegas to Salt Lake City. I mean, these drives are long, but it was awesome. And I kind of felt like I fucking found what I was good at in the NFL, but then Andy got fired and Chip came in, and then eventually I got fired. And I was like, I don't want to move. I had moved back to the West Coast after living in Philly for a couple years. And then one thing led to another. I had a buddy, Guy Haberman. We now have a podcast. We had a radio show for a long time. He had just got hired in the Bay Area, and they had like the A's, the radio station. And then I started going on his show, and then that just kind of turned into a radio show. And then we had a radio show for 3 years. And long story short, I pissed off the Raiders. They were a part of the station. A lot of people have, you know. And I got fired from that. Our show kind of got canceled because it gets complicated in radio. Like when you work for the Eagles, you're going to be very pro Eagles. You're their employee. When you work for a radio station and you have the Diamondbacks or the Giants, the Diamondbacks probably a bad example, but like a powerhouse, you know, an NFL team or like a Yankees, a Giants, like you kind of have to, their team has a lot of influence. So if you talk shit, they can get mad. And they got pissed. But it was like they were moving, and it was hard. Like I knew a lot of season ticket holders, so I was very anti the move to Vegas, or just the move in general. Vegas wasn't even a thing. They were gonna maybe move to LA. So there was a lot of, you know, animosity with like the Raiders management, not the coaches and stuff, but like their business people.
Right.
And me, and I did their post-game show. Okay. So, you know, the owner listened, and we had a falling out, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Both times I got fired, and I tell this to any young person, and I think a lot of people say this, and it's kind of hollow, but until it happens to you, like you learn through failure. I'm sure in baseball it happens a lot too, because guys get cut or traded. Like it makes you reevaluate things, and it usually can open up other doors if you take advantage of it. And it led to, we started a podcast in 16, and now we're probably the biggest independent sports podcast on the West Coast, not like Bill Simmons or Colin Cowherd or something, who I also got a chance, I work with him now too, and it's been pretty incredible. And I get to say whatever the fuck I want, because that was a big issue in radio. I'm not meant to, and we butted heads a little bit in the NFL, but I respected the NFL. Like I wasn't gonna Howie Roseman or Andy Reid, like I wasn't being confrontational with them, right? I respected, or Pat Hill. But once you get to radio, it's like, dude, these fucking guys even know what they're talking about. And my last boss didn't. And by now, like I have a pretty good feel for what we're doing, and you learn as you go, and everything like what we're doing right now is digitally, and this is the fucking future. So if you're not doing it this way, you're getting lapped, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. That was excellent, by the way. Oh. Wow, I hit the shit out of that thing.
Did that get in the sand?
I don't know where it went. It went long. My game's off right now. Middlekauff's fucking rattled right now. He's gone water twice. I think this whole camera, playing golf on camera, I'm built for it. I don't know if he is. I really don't.
Got a little lucky there.
Oh yeah, I think that was good.
You know, I hadn't eaten anything before the hot dog. I had a tequila shot. You know, I don't know if I'm perfectly aligned. I just gotta get back in alignment. That's a hell of a fucking greens are slow. But you know, I can't let this, you know, has-been baseball player beat me. He said he's been playing golf for 2 years. I've been playing golf fucking 30.
Me and Middlekauff are kind of hitting it off too. So like that's the other thing. I think he might be trying to lull me to sleep. I gotta turn it off and crush him. What kind of shaft you working with?
Extra stiff.
Nice. Only the finest.
I swing hard.
Don't know if I'm playing a fade or a draw here.
You got the Klay Thompson socks?
Yeah.
Looks badass. I want a pair.
I'm a big sock guy. It's part of my like transitioning to becoming a man. Like
Wear other guys on your socks?
Yeah, exactly. I had Easy E for a while. Lost those in my brother's bachelor party. So I gotta restock. Please hit a tree and come back. Fuck me. God. My goal every time is to be Robbie Cano. And like I was
Use
just
steroids?
Funny story about that. He rehabbed with us when he was coming back from suspension.
Is he like 6'4"?
So easy to tell he did steroids.
He's fucking massive.
You gotta make love to the camera.
gotta
As
watch it.
Nick Cannon would say. Nick Cannon and drumline, you gotta make love to the drum. Oh, that looks good, Razi. That looks fucking good. Did that go in the bunker?
Yeah.
God damn it! Oh.
That's a good looking putt.
So this is a big putt. This is a big putt. I gotta make this. Big nuts. Let them hang, Rozzy. Let them hang. This is where champions are made. The champs of OGV. Fuck! God damn it!
It was
You know the
ridiculous.
best all-star
It was
moment
ridiculous.
like the last 15 years was when Torrey Hunter robbed Barry.
Oh, yeah, at Miller Park.
Him up like a fucking tooth.
Yeah,
That was
in
sweet.
Milwaukee. Yeah,
that was
that's
badass.
sick.
Barry in the peak of his powers. Torrey's a badass.
Yeah, he was.
Dude, Torrey Hunter's so cool. He's so cool.
He was like Sports Center. That was when baseball was just like.
I got his autograph
They
at
had cool cats, man.
yeah. I got his autograph at an A's game one time. He was so sick. He was just like, yo,
You still have it?
oh yeah.
I got Matt Leinert's autograph one time when my brother was visiting
One of my
USC.
favorite players. I read an article. Andrew McCutcheon, who's kind of like the younger version of Torrey. He wrote a great Players Tribune. I'm not a big Players Tribune, but his article was really good about the diversity in baseball. Like when I'm a little older than you, but like baseball looked a lot like football or basketball. It was diverse. A lot of black guys played, and then now it's not the same because in the inner city those kids play basketball or football now,
Right.
which
And
is
it's
cool
not
for
cool
me.
to play
It's not cool, but like
Yeah.
Barry Bonds, Ken Griffey Jr. You don't think those fucking guys could have dominated football?
Yeah.
Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Torrey Hunter, Andrew
Yeah.
McCutcheon. Like these guys
Yeah.
were elite athletes.
Yeah.
It's better to be short on this hole.
But do you think-
Baseball guys are overthinkers. You know, they're always like, do I inside out, curveball, breaking ball, fastball? We're just like, hit it, putt it.
So this is kind of a tough situation here because the line isn't that good, but I'm kind of off the green by a wide margin, so I'd have to get the putt right. And I don't feel comfortable fucking chipping this. Like I'm gonna skull fuck that way past the green.
And he's a UC Davis guy too, so he's smart. He's got the double whammy: baseball, intellect. You're just looking at a state school guy here, just all grit. That's good.
Left pin, make sure I get it. Fuck! Damn it! Little Bogerton. Alright, the good thing is that 2 down with a lot of golf to play. I've been in this position before. We know I've been in this position before.
That'll work.
That is perfect.
That'll work.
Alright, he's starting to get dialed. This is where Poppy turns it on. Keep that pad right there.
YouTube goes well, maybe Orlando will be living there.
Man, he chunked it. He's rattled. This kid's fucking rattled right now. I gotta wake up.
But I'm not exactly playing fucking Bubba Watson here, so. When we played Weekupa with my buddies, a couple of them, they both played at St. Mary's, and one of the dudes played in the big leagues for a little bit, played for the Diamondbacks, played in Japan, like with Ohtani.
Okay.
And he lives down here. The first 9, I shot like 40, but we started drinking. I hit a stretch from like we played 36, so 18 holes in the middle where I was like 2 over, just birdieing holes, perfect buzz. And by about the hole like 30, I could barely stand and I was falling apart. But I played the best stretch of golf, best 18 holes I've ever played.
Should we call 4 and scare that guy?
Hits him in the head.
Hey, that's right
Shot.
after.
I got a little chunky, but
A little chunky my ass. That's a nice play.
So as you probably know already, Razo talks a lot of shit. What do you think of his golf game so far?
I mean, you can tell he's 26, 27. Picked up golf a couple years ago. I would bet money the amount of golf he's gonna play, he'll be shooting high 70s, low 80s pretty consistently in a couple years. I like propping up my competition, build their ego up, and then you take advantage.
The game within the game.
It's a Michael Jordan move. I think they told it on the Jordan documentary when he took Charles Barkley golfing during the NBA Finals, and then he fucking dropping like 40 every night and won the NBA Finals.
But he's lulling me to sleep. I'm not gonna have it with him. I'm not gonna have it. He's friendly, he's nice. So far, he's just the man. And honestly, he's kind of making me play like shit. That's good. That's good par.
Yeah.
I'm just in the zone now.
You're getting waxed.
You're getting waxed.
What's cooler area? Phoenix, Scottsdale? I mean, they're all kind of interconnected.
I'm a Scottsdale guy through and through. But if I were to like live in a house, I'm here probably.
Like if you had a family or
Paradise
something.
Valley
Yeah.
gives me, like I said, I get weird orgy vibes from Paradise Valley.
Kind of LA
Scottsdale's
feels.
Yeah, like Beverly Hills.
Just doing weird shit.
weird shit. Yep. I mean, that's just a perfect shot. It's an absolute perfect shot.
an exceptional shot.
Thank you.
You really gotta hit these fucking balls.
I'm down 2. I'm down 2. This shit's not over. This shit's not over. We're grinders, baby. We're fucking We love getting punched in the face.
So we're through what?
7.
7? What do you think of your performance so far?
You know, if I had to give myself a grade on the UC Davis grade scale, I'd probably be close to academic probation.
He mentioned academic probation. I lived on academic probation at Davis. Was on it a few times. I have played horrible. He podcasts like he plays golf. He's just a scrapper like me, and I love it. We're hitting it off. It's good. Are you fucking kidding? Go.
I've been known to take edibles, and when I do, I end up on YouTube. I watch a lot of tutorials by pro players on how to hit shots.
When you're stoned?
When I'm stoned, I just end up on YouTube. I just fucking watch a shitload of golf videos of like Jason Day how to hit bunker shots.
Yeah.
And then I just implement it into my own game.
See, I gotta do that to improve my game. I just write stuff for my show when I get stoned.
That is a
A
nice
little hard,
shot.
but
Oi, coño! I'm good. I mean, I've long said it. Instead of being a gun guy, I want to become a swordsman.
I would have had to find a sweet job in like the 1400s. Like I would have been a great swords maker.
No, you would have been talking about the swordsman. That's what I'm saying. You'd have been like,
Or I would
oh,
have had to
this
help them
Achilles
like
guy.
strategically do things. You wouldn't want me on the front line, not slow, I'm too slow, not quick enough.
You would have been talking about Achilles. Like, does Achilles have it in the crunch time? Like, does he got
Is Achilles the greatest warrior we've ever
right?
seen?
Who's the GOAT? Nice. You're gonna have a good angle towards the
Yeah.
the ball?
Are you fucking kidding? This is fucking terrible. Get a good bounce. Stay out of the bunker. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Oh, it's going down.
Makes the mistake, goes down. Yep. That's. Don't make the big mistake. Oh shit! Oh my god!
That's what I should have done back then. I just have a pretty putt. I'm an idiot.
Oh, and he fucking rip picks it. Okay. Nice putt. 3 up, going into the back nine. But yeah, we were good. And so I was throwing against University of Hawaii. It's packed stadium, 2 decks. Everyone's drunk.
How
Like,
badass is that trip over those islands?
Dude, 2 free trips to Hawaii in
doesn't
the
get
Big West. Sign me up. Duke's buffet.
It's fucking sweet.
Fire. Felt it in warm-ups. I'm like, that kind of felt funny. Through the next warm-up pitch, felt like someone was jabbing a knife into my elbow. It's like, this isn't good at all. It's like, I can't not pitch though. Like, there's 2 decks, my family's here. We got people watching. Like, I gotta go out there and give it my best. I don't think we have anyone in the bullpen either that could just come in and spot start. We'll get the doors blown off us. Sure enough, went out there, got my tits lit. Yeah.
Shoo!
Got a couple pops in me. I'm a dangerous motherfucker.
Did we get through?
I think you got stuck. What are the odds?
That'll do it. That was piped.
That ball was absolutely sent. It'd be a damn shame if you were in the bunker.
For all the non-believers, yeah, that was a great shot.
Holy shit.
Damn.
What do guys like Donovan McNabb, Deshaun Jackson, Reggie White started his career, Andy Reid coached there for a long time. They worked for what team? The Eagles.
The thing is, like, I'm trying to distract him. I'm distracting myself. I'm like too social. Too social. That's an aggressive line. Let's fucking go. I guess I gotta get really hammered. Here's to Trey Lance. How about Trey Lance?
Yeah, here's Trey Lance.
You're a Trey Lance guy.
Well, I'm a Nick Bosa, George Kittle,
Fred Warner.
Kyle Shanahan guy.
Yeah, you
Even
and
though-
Kyle are tight.
Let's go.
That looks good, Chief.
What do you think if a scout was looking at you and what's his name?
If a scout
Yeah,
looked at me
both
and
of-
Middlekauff,
Yeah, who would they choose?
Middlekauff, it's like, hey, this guy's proven. Like, we know he's going to be good. We know we're going to get. Orlando, you're like, shit, this guy's a 5 o'clock hitter. He's a BP guy.
The question is if the Warriors could do it all over again. I think they just take Halliburton at number 2. And they just have Halliburton coming back. He was awesome this year.
Yeah.
Wiseman might be good, and I wouldn't give up on him yet, but he is. It's just the nature of any guy that's 19 that's so raw. Like, he has a lot of fucking work to do. Man.
That's so a little jumpy with the putt, and he still sinks the bird.
Oh.
Beat down.
Should be good.
That was terrible. That was good. Hang on.
Thinned it, but we'll be okay. Get over, get legs. You acting like disappointed over that one? What do you mean? Let's be happy with that one. Let's be happy with it.
I gotta get closer. That's slippery. And honestly, that like the one thing that listening to him talk, it's not him talking, but the book, is how insane it is what happened with Steve Young and Joe Montana. Like, if that it was like Jimmy G, Tom Brady times a million.
They just wanted.
Well, but it was like weird. Joe Montana, they wanted Steve Young to be the quarterback because they wanted Young to be the quarterback because Montana had broken his back, and they had promised him he was going to be a star, and they traded for him from Tampa Bay. But then, like in 1989, when Steve felt like he had some momentum, Joe Montana had the best season of his career. He won the fucking MVP, and they won the Super Bowl.
Rodgers.
And then the next year, he won the MVP again, and they won the Super Bowl. So like Steve, when he finally thought he was gonna get the chance to start,
Yeah.
Bill Walsh had like retired in like '89. Seifert comes in, Montana wins the MVP, they win the Super Bowl, then they come back, they win the Super Bowl again. Steve Young is like, what the fuck? Then in like 1990 or 91, he's like the backup, but he plays a little. It's like unlike Jimmy G, like when Tom got suspended, that's the only time he played. Like Steve would play in games, it was different in the '80s. But Al Davis, he was a restricted free agent. Al Davis offered him like $5 million to be the starter for the Raiders in LA. And Steve was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And all Steve's friends were like, go to the Raiders, bro, they're good. Go be the starter. And like Steve was very
respectable franchise.
They were a powerhouse.
Yeah.
They had won like 2 Super Bowls in the 80s, and people like Ronnie Lott was there.
Yeah.
Roger Craig was there. And Steve was very religious. He prayed on it. He turned him down.
God told him not to.
Best thing that ever happened to him. Think about it. 2 years later, Montana hurts his elbow or shoulder. Steve eventually becomes an MVP, a Super Bowl champion, and a fucking 49 legend.
Fuck, I haven't
think
made
that
that.
was
I suck. Plain and simple. Oh, man. Wow, that was a great story.
If you live,
Rutschman was a freshman, and then they had Madrigal, who's White Sox, Warnock, first rounder. They had 6 first rounders in the lineup. I gave up 8 runs in the first
is that the
inning.
team? He didn't cut. That's crushed.
This could be a 4-putt here. That's a lot of motivation. It's time to start blaming the green.
They have a chance to win this ball.
It's time to start blaming people for my performance. I'm at that stage now. Big deflector, in the golf game.
Jesus, Alice.
Dude, I'm putting it like, sorry, I'm used to playing elite greens where, fuck, sideways. Fucking sideways. Are you kidding me?
That's a rough 7-putt for our man. I had a friend in high school who's related to Marvin Bedard. Wasn't that Barry's boy?
Yeah,
Like they were buddies.
they were tight.
What did Marvin claim? The giant fuck.
That's gonna be really good. Oh, carry it, bitch. Dude, kind of dialed. This is perspective. This is what you call a perspective round. Take a step back. Take it as a life lesson. You know, take it as a life lesson. We're blessed. Look around you. Look around you. Blessed to be doing this. This isn't about a game. It's about our lives. Finally, motherfucker, after a 4-footer. That's pretty good. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that to the bank.
All fucking day, baby.
It's kind of the man, huh? Said he's kind of a man, huh? Yeah, he's a man. What the hell is even this?
Bars, can't go wrong. It's a tough fucking country, bro. You know, if you lived here at Cowboys Indians in the 1800s, you were a tough motherfucker. Because like I would make my way to like Newport Beach or fucking you know, Walnut Creek.
I would have started.
I would just would have kept
Balboa
going west. I would not have stopped here.
Island. No, I would have stopped at Balboa Island.
This area
Right,
would eat
my
you
happy
alive, literally. I mean, bobcats, fucking snakes. Look at how tough the ground is. There's a
Dude, holy shit! I got over the tree too.
That works.
Yeah, that's gonna be legit.
You just threaded like 4 trees.
my second year with the Eagles. I didn't have any family or friends. Obviously, in football season goes through Thanksgiving. I was like, you feel kind of hollow sometimes when you work, I think, in pro sports because you're just inundated in it.
Yeah.
Football, 365, 24/7. So I was like telling our GM or his assistant, I wanted to like go to like a homeless shelter and give back. I just felt like fucking hollow. Andy got word of it, I think, invited me over to his house for Thanksgiving. So I told my parents, like, Andy invited me to this Thanksgiving. And they're like, well, you gotta take him something. Well, in Philly, like, they have bakery, I mean, they have elite food. So I go get a banana cream pie to take over to like Thanksgiving Day. I knock on the door. I mean, it was a big deal. I mean, I'm kind of a nobody, even though like in football it's a small circle, so I see Coach Reed every day. I'm going to this guy's house for Thanksgiving. I knock on the door, I have a banana cream pie. His wife Tammy opens the door, and I'm like, here you go. She's like, banana cream pie? She's like, Andy would love it. I'm like, oh, Andy fucking likes anything, you know? So it's like,
What's Andy not?
He's
and
a
then
big food guy.
We
though.
broke bread with a bunch of people, and my second year with the Eagles, I got to eat Thanksgiving dinner at Andy Reid's house. And honestly, since I got out of the Eagles, like if I text him, he'll text me back within 10 minutes. And I've been lucky enough to meet famous people or whatever. Nobody is as down to earth and as cool as Coach Reid. So like when you saw him win the Super Bowl, I was torn. Like I cover the Niners, my podcast about the Niners. I was rooting for Andy.
I was fucking.
Because he fucking needed it, because he was such an elite coach. Kyle's gonna win one. I don't think Kyle's gonna win a couple. And he needed that shit, you know? And when he won it, and the way he won it, was fucking badass. Good shot.
Everything remains the same. At contact point, you give it like kind of a Hadouken, and then you let it eat. It gives you like an extra 10 to 15 yards if you execute it right. So, I don't know if you want to try it, but
I want to try it.
Hadouken! Yeah! Yeah!
I was crushed.
Hadouken! Yeah, that's a bad Hadouken. It's actually like an atrocious Hadouken.
Can't find it?
No, I can't find it, so I'm dropping.
That was terrible.
That's fucking
You gotta hit it, you pussy.
That is...
I'll play.
Oh! Is that gonna stay?
I was pissed off too.
I mean, you might hit the house in the back.
It's been one of those days. It was hit so good too. Fuck! Yeah. Fuck. Oh my god.
He hit that thing pretty fucking crisp.
I love that we got that on camera. Dude, that's just, that's a hang with him. As Crook would say.
You say you gotta work.
Stop! Fuck you. I'll send you a Denver airport link. It's wild. You've been to the Denver airport, right? You seen that horse in the middle? Someone died, got impaled creating that.
That was terrible.
Outside 6 feet. And you just... Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I've had enough. I've had enough. It was a great day. It was a great day, Bella. Thanks for coming out.
That was a hell of a run.
That was fun. That was a good time. You have fun?
I had a fucking blast.
I love it. I fucking love it. I just got my ass kicked. Didn't play however the hell I wanted to play. He turned it around. He had a rough start. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. This was an awesome day. This was what you call a perspective day. You take a step back. It's mind, body, spirit. What a guest. What a guest. I didn't even have to ask any questions. The guy just rolled with it. It was awesome. Middlekauff, you're the man.
Felt honored to be asked. Bay Area legend, drafted in the major leagues from Sarah High School. Bonds, Brady, Orlando. How's it get any better?
Creator of High School Musical. That was the other one too. But yeah, put me in those